Welcome to Speaking English podcast. I'm your host, Bella. I'm here to help you to improve your English listening and gain new perspective of the world. Every episode, I share with you motivating stories and fascinating facts about our planet, different countries and cultures, human brain and emotions. Here we talk about happiness, love, and friendship. This is not just a language podcast. It's a podcast about life, beautiful itself. Welcome back, friends. I hope you're doing well today. I'm so excited about this episode. There are two main topics I can speak non-stop. About brain and about food, but not just general food, healthy food. I'm not a vegetarian, but honestly not a big fan of meat. Fish is a big yes. The truth is, my heart is given to vegetables, fruits, and cheese. Happily, there are so many cultures around the world that I think there will be always a new dish for us to try. Some people eat only to satisfy the physical need, hunger. They feel that if they are hungry, it's time to eat. Doesn't really matter what. It seems that sometimes we prefer quantity, not quality. Sometimes we think then more, then better. So hunger maybe is the biggest motivation for some of us to eat. Hey, I have a new word for you. Not sure if you heard that before. Hangry. It's actually a combination of two words, hungry and angry. So put them together and you have hangry. I don't think it's an official word, so don't try to look it up. You will not find it in the dictionary. It's more like a slang, street language, but it works really well describing someone. So if you are angry because you are hungry, you are hangry. Speaking about different people we've mentioned, you know what's interesting? Most people are not trained to enjoy food. They love cheap, fast food, and again, many people eat only for biological need. On the other hand, there are people whose relationships with food is on another level, the gourmets. These people not only enjoy eating, but they develop a deep interest in a particular cuisine. They love everything about food, the smell, the color, the taste, of course, the process of cooking. They are always trying new recipes, trying to find some crazy spices. For them, cooking is an art, and food is more about quality, not quantity. And my personal observation, they usually eat in small portions. Whatever is your reason, it's okay. We are here not to say that this is good or that is bad. What's important to all of us, we should be aware of the fact that what we eat affects our health, and not just the body, but our brain. So I thought today we should talk about, does your food matter? And what should we know about healthy foods? Recently, I've heard an expression that I've never heard before. Superfood. I like it. It sounds really cool, right? Superfood. Now you probably want to know, what is that? So I'm here for you today. Let's talk. So, what do we know about superfoods? If we Google it, we'll see that a superfood is a whole, real, unprocessed, in its original form food with high nutrition density. It's a good source of fiber, vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients. High in phytonutrients and antioxidants such as vitamin A, E, and beta carotene. I do have my own favorite superfoods that I just absolutely love, and I try to eat them on a regular basis. My number one superfood is salmon. Salmon is rich in healthy omega-3 fatty acids. It's extremely good for your brain. Very, very, very healthy. Next, nuts. Almonds, they are packed with protein, fiber, magnesium, and vitamin E. Walnuts, not only delicious but also high in alpha-linolenic acid, and again omega-3 fatty acids that not only good for your brain but also very good for your heart. Number 3, apples. Simple, right? Yeah. Apples of all varieties contain antioxidants like catechin, polyphenol, and fiber. No wonder they're supposed to keep the doctor away. They're very good. Chia seeds. These tiny seeds pack a huge nutritional punch. They are a perfect protein since they contain all 9 amino acids, plus fiber, antioxidants, and, yes, omega-3 fatty acid. Chia, you're the best. Number 6, it makes my heart rejoice now. Dark chocolate. Thanks to its high amount of antioxidants, dark chocolate can even be considered a superfood, but we have to make sure that we choose a high cocoa content, at least 70%, a dark chocolate. Number 7, not so exciting, but very, very, very helpful, oats. These whole grains are full of fiber, magnesium, potassium, and phytonutrients. And it's very good for your skin. Yogurt. Whole unsweetened yogurt is a great source of calcium, vitamin D, and protein. And many also contain probiotics that promote gut health. You can add some honey or maple syrup, and you can make your own granola. So these are my favorite superfoods. By no means it's a complete list. There are many more superfoods. I want to know what's available in your country. What superfoods do you like the most? Now, I think you would agree with the fact that we all want to be healthy and full of energy. Nobody wants to waste his time being sick, tired, and unwell. And there is a direct connection between our physical health and mental health. Where is your mental health? Where is your emotional health? It's all in the brain. I know. Look, I don't know how it's happening. Why is it so that no matter what we start with, we always end up talking about the brain? But do you see the connection, guys? Good food, healthy body, happy brain. Happy brain is a source of productivity, creativity, positivity. Person with a happy brain is a kind and loving person. Do you see now how extremely important is what we eat and what are our habits? Of course, no one is perfect. The life today is far from perfection. And as a matter of fact, it's not even realistic to think that someone will only eat healthy food all the time. Nevertheless, we should do our best to try to develop healthy eating habits like a good taste. Once in a while, we all allow ourselves some junk food. We kind of kill our body a little bit, but then we apologize and we get back to normal, healthy way of eating. And I'll give you an example. My close friend, she's trying to be healthy. Well, she's actually very healthy, but not because she has to. It's because she really wants to. It's her choice. She really enjoys eating organic food, quality food, fruits, salads, beans, whole grain bread, even homemade cookies. And what I like about her, it's her attitude, the way she looks at her life and body. She appreciates her body and what it can do for her. She wants to be happy by eating food that's real, organic, full of vitamins. She doesn't really suffer without junk food or bad food. But if she really wants to eat pizza, she will go and eat pizza. And she will do that without any guilt. Why? Because she knows that 90% of what she eats is a wholesome and nutritious food. You see how it works? I think it's beautiful. There is something else I would like to share with you guys. Speaking about food, I have to mention that you all know that food makes us happy also because it usually brings us together to each other. Think about the last time you had dinner or lunch with your friends, your family, and you enjoyed a delicious meal. Now you have this memory combined with your physical pleasure from tasting delicious pasta, let's say, and emotional pleasure from the association with your friends. And there is a very interesting point here that when a physical pleasure and emotional pleasure are combined together, it creates a great experience that is very deep in your brain. So that evening you spent with your family created a beautiful memory that there is an association now made in your brain. It started with food, but developed in a nice, pleasant event. And that memory is going to take place in your heart and mind forever. Isn't it is amazing to know that we need food and not just to keep us alive, but it's essential or very important if we want to develop social connections. Like many of you guys, I love delicious food. I love cooking, trying new recipes, and I do have my favorite dishes. I love pasta, and I can say it's my happy food. Of course, as a food lover, I'm very interested in watching others cooking. I think I've watched all the movies about food that have ever been made. So today I have an idea that maybe I could share with you my two favorite movies. One of them is Julie and Julia, with Meryl Streep and Amy Adams starring in it. It's a sweet film about two women who are separated by time and space, but what's common between them is their love for cooking. The cinematography is brilliant. There are beautiful and so French streets, bookshops, culture, and food. Once you start the movie, you cannot stop watching it. The movie has everything, from the happiness of getting the dishes right to the problems faced when adjusting to a new place. So I highly recommend it. You just have to watch it. You'll thank me. Or if you don't like it, please let me know. I wonder why. Okay, moving on to my absolute love, The 100-Foot Journey. I don't even know how many times I've watched that movie. Honestly, I can't even count. Let me tell you the story. Hassan Kadam is an extraordinary, talented cook. His family had to leave their home country, India, and they decided to move to Europe. Somehow they stopped in France and they loved it. They decided to open an Indian restaurant. But the problem, right across this very high class, fancy French restaurant where the president comes for dinner. I think this movie is fantastic because it has this message that being with your family and other people you love is what will make you happy. In addition, it also has this message of not judging people based of where they are from, but treating them based of what kind of person they are. The film is truly amazing. There is a mix of culture, comedy, and suspenseful moments that come together in a boiling pot of emotions. The scenery and food are quite impressive. Truly an amazing film and piece of art. Long story short, you should see it. Question for you guys. Do you like food movies? If yes, what's your favorite? Please share with me. And it brings us to the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I would love to hear your feedback, guys. I'm sure you too have a story to share. Please feel free to email me to learnwithbella@gmail.com. Thanks for being here with me today. It has been a pleasure. I'm your host, Bella. Take a good care, speak English, and make sure to come back. Bye.